Today is 907 day that I come here to share lessons I learn, and I'm learning. I hope this lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about one of the most important topics for me because I love reading books, and I would love to share why it's important to read books and what you're supposed to expect of reading books. So today we'll share 5 things that you're supposed to look to every single book that you want to take and get some kind of information. So first thing is, of course, when you take a book, what you're supposed to look for inspiration and motivation. Because every single book is someone sharing, of course, the non-fiction books. I don't speak about fiction, I speak about non-fiction, about self-development books and books that really could inspire you. So that means that you're looking for inspiration and motivation. So that means you're looking at what people did and then get inspired by those things, by those people. So autobiographies is amazing for that. So that means you're able to read, and those books could motivate you and inspire you to change your life, improve, and really get better. Second thing is, every single book, that self-development book, could really help find practical advice and guidance. So that means when you read that book, you're looking, okay, what kind of advice that author is giving to you, what kind of steps you could potentially take to move yourself forward. Because I really love that, because people spend 20, 25, 30 years in the field working, understanding, making mistakes, learning from successes and failures, and putting all the information in the book. And you are able to learn all those steps just by reading a book. And I truly believe there's huge value in that. Number 3 is new perspectives and insights. I really love the word perspective. That means a lot of times, if your life is not going well, sometimes you just need to change your perspective about the things that you do, and life, everything changes. So that means that when you get a new insight, new perspective, you're able to look into the same things totally differently. And because you start to become positive, because a lot of times perspective what allows you to do, you see from a much higher, from a bigger picture. So now, because the bigger picture sees totally different, is a smaller picture could see that it's very bad, but in the bigger picture you can see that you're moving forward. Because you become very positive, everything changes. Number 4 is tools and techniques. So there are so many books written and explaining sales tools, techniques, like communication tools, public speaking. There's so many books that really share the tools that you could use every single day. Persuasion tools, like, I truly believe that when you think about life, we need to gather some tools, we need to gather some techniques to be able to live a perfect life. For example, negotiation. Negotiation is an amazing tool to have. So if you read books about negotiation, that will help in your marriage, in life, in business, and in everything, because every single day you need to negotiate and you need to sell yourself. So those tools you're able to find in the books. So I truly believe that tools are essential. And number 5, the last one, is empowerment and self-discovery. So a lot of times when people read books, when we read books and I read books, I figured that a little bit more about myself. When someone is sharing about themselves, a lot of times you find that, oh, I'm exactly the same way. Now I realize myself. Or books about personality and reading and understanding yourself better, why you act a certain way. Now, because you understand yourself better, you're able to use your strengths better, because of course we want to maximize our strengths and cover our weaknesses. So when you know your strengths and when you know your weakness, then you're able to maximize your time. But if you don't have no idea what is your strengths and what is your weaknesses, a lot of times it might be that you spend a lot of time on your weaknesses and you don't get any results because of that. So when I think about books is as essential in life. I truly believe that every single person is supposed to read books, because readers are leaders. If you have never read a book, I highly recommend. There's a lot of great books, and if you have any questions, you can ask. But other than that, I truly believe in reading in books. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.